Hello, my posse. Hello, all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for coming to my living room today. I am really excited to do this tag for you today. This has been going around for a little bit now, and I'm kind of missed them all until Monika, Monika's Beauty and Lifestyles did her tag. It's called Confessions of a Mature Woman. And then I realized that Wendy, My Life Wendy did it, and Lisa from Peaches Skincare did it, and Clara did it, and of course Susan from Little Poet is the one that started it, that made it up. So I'm honored to do this tag because I am a mature woman, you know that. So I am excited to start. So first of all, I want to apologize if I'm lisping or anything. You probably wouldn't have even noticed it if I hadn't said it, but I've been to the dentist. I've had such tooth issues, and I have this temporary apparatus in my mouth that I absolutely cannot get used to it. My face is feels swollen, and I'm just a mess. It's like Confessions of a Mature Woman. So that's my first confession. So hopefully I have to wait until I get my permanent teeth in. A couple on the side that have given me problems. So if you see me talking like pork chops and applesauce, you'll know what it is. So anyway, thank you to Susan for making these tags. I don't know, you all know Little Poet. She's like, I don't know, she's like an inspiration. She's like amazing. She's like talented. I don't even know why she's not in Hollywood someplace doing something, documentaries, doing something. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad she's on YouTube, but she's magnificent. So I know all of my subscribers, I know you know who she is. And if you don't, you can head on over to her channel and watch hers. And each one of the girls that have done this tag have been so creative, and it's kind of like our own process of what we think Confessions of a Mature Woman should be. And I think Susan's was over 50 maybe Wendy's was over 60. I don't know, each one of us, Monika was over 65 or something. So mine are gonna start from Confessions of a Mature Woman from 75. Yeah, so I'm gonna look down because I have them on a card here because I can't remember them up here. Come on, that's my confession. The mind is going. No, it's not. Anyway, so let's get started, okay? So number one is, how old are you? How old do you feel inside? Well, you know, I'm 78, yeah. And I'm very proud to be 78. I'm very proud to be here and be able to be 78 and still talk and communicate and do all the happy things that I am blessed to do at 78. And how old do I feel inside? Probably in my 40s. I don't know, 40, early 50s maybe. I feel really young, younger than my body is, because I don't think it told my body that I'm 78. I feel really young inside, and I think it's because I carry myself younger. I'm just around younger people. I dress younger. I don't know. I feel younger. I just feel like I went from 45 to 78. So that was it. So, and then number two, what does the biggest change being over 75, I'll say, has brought to your life? Do you have a new normal? I think for me, being 78, the biggest change for me from 75, being 75 and older, has been a YouTube creator. I started YouTube at a month before my 75th birthday, and I think it has really changed my outlook on life. It has changed me as far as bringing myself out in the open more to all of you, introducing you to me and my family. It's been a big change in my life structure at home. I'm more busy creating and thinking of creative things to do, and it's been a blessing. It's been really fun. It's been a big challenge and a big change from 75. Some of you have been on here a long time since you're younger, and some of you are younger than me who are on here. But for me, that was a big change in my life, starting my YouTube channel. And do I have a new normal? I don't have a new normal. I mean, my normal is just to be me, just to be happy, just to be positive, just to have a good outlook. And every day is normal to me, as long as I'm above ground. So I don't really have a new normal. The only thing I have new, of course, is my YouTube channel. And I'm trying to balance it all and keep a happy home life at the same time. And so I don't know. I think every day is just normal for me. Just a normal day of love and living and being kind. And 3, describe the roughest patch you have experienced in the last 5 years. My roughest patch in 5 years, of course, last year, almost losing my husband to COVID. That was a really rough patch for me, especially when they told me that he wasn't going to make it. And I had to start thinking about my life without him and planning. It was almost like I had COVID myself and I was in bed sick. And I was like planning, like, what am I going to do when he doesn't come home anymore? And that was really a rough patch. But prayers and his determination to get better has been a blessing. And he is so determined, that man. I'm telling you, I'm just going to snap a picture in here for you real quick. Yeah, that's what he's done a year later. He's outside on his hands and knees, washing floor mats for our trip. Yeah, so he's with his oxygen on. So I am blessed to have him, and from almost losing him, I think I've lost a lot of people this year. That has been really hard for me. In the last 5 years, I've lost many, but this year alone, I've lost my niece, who was 59. I've lost my only sibling, my sister, just a couple of months ago. I've lost 2 amazing cousins in Pennsylvania in the last couple of months. Just near and dear to my heart. Grieving over them has been really, really tough. And of course, y'all know that a couple years ago I lost my beloved sister-in-law, and I did a whole video on that. That was really tough to get, and I'm still reeling in from that. Okay, hold on. Anyway, death is tough when you have to go through it, and when you're older, you have a whole new perspective of who you lose in the family, and I'm blessed to be here, but I still grieve the ones that I've lost. Okay, lighter. Number 4, do you try to look younger than you are? Is that important to you? I don't know if I try to look younger. I don't get up every day and go, gee, Babs, could you look 25 today? Come on, do a little bit of this tweaking, do a little bit of that tweaking. I don't really try to look younger. I try to be the best that I can be for what I have. I take care of myself. I make myself up every day. I think that if that's making me look younger, well, then I guess so. But I just love dressing up and putting on makeup and that. And I think it just makes me feel better. It makes me feel better inside because I look better outside. And that's important, because I think if you feel good outside, you look good outside, you carry that inside and you walk straighter, and I don't know, you just feel better. So I think I just try to look the best version of myself that I can, and that is daily for me. And is it important to me? I think I just said that. I think it's important to me because, to me, it makes me feel good about me. It makes me feel good about fixing up what I have left and looking the best that I can. So yeah, it's important to me. It really is. I mean, getting made up every day and fixing myself up for my husband and just for myself, it is important to me, very important to me. And number 5, What is marriage or dating like for the mature woman? Well, I wouldn't want to date, I'll tell you. I wouldn't want to train anybody anymore. That would be a nada. I would be perfectly happy being by myself. It took me 48 years to train this guy, and I got him just the way I want him. But marriage is a blessing, and you all know that I was married the first time, and it wasn't so great. Come out of a very bad situation, but it made me stronger as a person. It made me more knowledgeable as a person. It made me more loving as a person, and he didn't get me down. And when I met my husband now, Denny, I think I was transformed into a much better person, because I became stronger and wiser, and I wasn't going to take no crap from him. So that was good. So anyway, but we'll be married we were married 47 years this year, and I love being married. I love being a housewife. I love it. So that was my answer to 5. Number 6, mature women on YouTube. Are they supported by the public, and do they inspire you? How hard is it to handle the hateful comments? Okay. First part of it, mature women on YouTube, are they supported by the public, and do they inspire you? I think the mature community is coming around. I think it's always been about comparing ourselves to the young YouTubers that are on here. They have an advantage over us. They're younger. They can put on their makeup with no wrinkles, with no creases in their eyelids, and we look at we've always looked at YouTube and those younger girls trying to mimic ourselves on how they look, and it didn't always work. And I think as YouTube progresses into the norm of what maturity is about, I think there are more of us being looked at by the mature community, because we're equal. When I put on makeup, I put on makeup over wrinkles, over my crazy creepy eyelids or whatever, or my twisted lips, or I don't know, but you can relate to me because I am 78 and I'm more your age. And I think we're evolving out of the youthful. There's always going to be, of course, youthful YouTubers, but I think we're finally hitting, and YouTube maybe is recommending, I don't know, so much. I would like them to recommend me more, but they're looking at more of the mature community, because I think there's a call for it today. There's a cry for more mature people to do videos, because there's a lot of us who are outliving a lot of people, and I think that we can inspire more people. So I think we're opening up to the public more now than we were in the past. And there's many on here that inspire me. Susan is one. She doesn't live too far from me. I'd love to take her to lunch. But I think she's an inspiration. She's been through an awful lot, like all of us have. We haven't gotten to this age without we just kind of flew like angel wings here. Ooh, we were born and now we're 78. No, we all came here with bumps and grinds, and we all have stories, stories in the naked city. And I think Susan is a big inspiration. She's come through a lot of channels to get to where she's at. There's many on here that inspire me. I love Monika, Beauty and Lifestyles. I think she's just a great person. Wendy, My Life Wendy, she inspires me because she trudges through her life every day, through sickness. She's battling. Dolores, the baking diva, she inspires me to bake more. I mean, there's just so many that inspire me that I watch, and the ones that don't inspire me, I just swipe. I don't watch. And the other part is that how hard is it to handle the hateful comments? I've listened to others talk about their hateful comments, and I think I've only deleted 2 in my 3 years that I've been on here. One was just a lady who insisted that I had a facelift and that I was lying and that I had to have laser, I've had to have something, and she got really nasty about it. And so I answered her, and then she answered me, and it was kind of like this thing, so I deleted her. But I I've been blessed. I mean, you girls are just so nice to me and so wonderful to me, which is why I keep going, because sometimes I go, why am I doing this? Oh, I don't have a new norm. There you go for my norm. But I love it, and I have great comments. And I always get my 2 or 3 thumbs down, and I got a notion who they are. And it used to bother me because I'd get a video out and I know they didn't have time to watch it. It would just hit and I would get a thumbs down. And I thought, somebody's following me. Who is this? So I kind of know, I have a feeling on a couple, but it doesn't bother me anymore. And really, if I get a comment that they ask me, oh, come on, you blah, blah, I answer them. I don't, bait them, and I don't just, go in and go back and forth and back and forth. I just answer it the best I can, because they have a right to their opinion. If they think I wear too much makeup, or that hairdo is too long for you, it's a right to their opinion. So I'm not bothered. Really hateful ones and some nasty ones that are just sites unknown, I delete those. But most of the time, you girls have been pretty nice to me, which is why I stay. So that was my answer. And then 7 is, what would be your most important piece of advice for a woman who is struggling with aging? I get a lot of emails from a lot of you who really are struggling with aging. You think you're worthless. You think you're not worth anything. And one in particular, I remember a long time ago, and I did a video on her. She was telling me how beautiful she was when she was younger and gorgeous, and it's now that she's aging, she's not getting the looks that she used to get, and it was very hard for her. And I think to myself, God, these Hollywood stars that have made a fortune on their beauty, and we're all going to get older. You've got to find some other common ground inside besides looks. I mean, I don't want to base everything, that you're only as good as you look, because it's in your heart, and it's how you handle life and how you feel about life, and you got to like yourself. LiedyMc just did a good, Liddy, I love that. A good review on liking yourself and coming from a rough background and just being happy in your own skin and being happy who you are. And I was like on that, because I like myself. I can be happy in a surrounding with people, with my husband, or I can be happy by myself. I mean, I am. I like being around myself. I like who I am. I like the person that I have become. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, a lot of, hateful comments. Getting back to the comments, I've been bullied as a kid, and I didn't let that affect me as I grew older. So I think I became stronger, and because of my strength and my positivity and my somewhat kindness, my grandkids will tell you that I'm kind, but I think it gives me more to like about myself than just my looks and just putting on makeup and just, having the beauty and the floof. So I think it's important to like yourself, to be positive, and be gosh darn grateful that we're here, because what the heck is the alternative here? So aging gracefully is great. And aging is a process that I don't care if you've got $1 billion. You can't buy youthfulness. You can maybe get plastic surgery, you can do all that, but you can't buy it. You have to feel it inside. Money don't buy happiness. Money only buys choices, and it certainly doesn't buy youth. You can't buy that. We're all going to age. We're all going to get to that place, and we just have to like ourselves enough to not care about it and be the best version of yourself by doing what makes you happy, whether it's wigs, whether it's makeup, whether it's gray hair, whatever. And I think that if you stay positive and just be grateful for your everydays, what they say, yesterday is gone, tomorrow is unknown, today is the present. So treat today like it's a present from God, because this is the day. This is the only thing that you have to worry about today. So that's what I would give advice to if you're struggling with aging. Be grateful that God gave you a present, and that's today. And 8, the last one is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Alive. I hope, on YouTube, maybe drooling a little, but I'll be here going, hey, do you like this makeup? No. I kind of see myself hopefully still being married to the love of my life. I hope to see my grandkids prosper and be the best version of themselves that they can be. I love my grandchildren. They bring light and love into my life. They keep me young. They keep me happy. Both of us, my husband and I both, are just blessed to have wonderful grandkids. All of them. Next week I'm going to see my oldest grandson, Blake, in Nashville, and my son and daughter-in-law, who I love. So I'm blessed to have the opportunity to do that, and I will continue to do that throughout my future, I hope. And I think, you know, like I say, I'll be on here. I'll be hopefully maybe do a little bit of traveling, and hopefully, like I say, watch my grandkids prosper, watch my daughter prosper, who's been through some really rough times, and raised two amazing kids. And I want to look in the future and see her happy, and my kids, grandkids growing up, and like I say, just trying makeup and wigs. Maybe I'll have a gray wig in 5 years. Anyway, so that was it. I think that was my mature woman confessions over 70. And I am blessed to be here, and I'm blessed to have you all here. I'm grateful to be here, and I hope you're enjoying your everydays that you have, and you know, love the people that you can. Go out and make somebody happy. Go out and call somebody if you haven't called them before, or you haven't talked to them in a long time, and just enjoy your life. We're all maturing. I mean, even the gals that you see on here now that are 25 doing makeup, they're going to be doing it over wrinkles one day. You watch. So enjoy who you are. So thanks for watching. I so appreciate it. I'm so happy to do this tag. And if you're a creator and you're seeing it for the first time, by all means, do it. And I apologize for my teeth and my raspy voice today. I was like, I don't know, it's allergies too. So, but anyway, thanks for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Stay tuned. Mwah.